I remember a personal study I was part of was something that was done for the Center for Decision Research at the University of Chicago. They had tied up with an Ashoka Center, and I was volunteering with them, and they had done a very cool study actually on something quite similar, which is how people, when you're scrolling through Facebook, and this is a very different demographic to the uncles on WhatsApp or even you and me. Like these were sort of people from tier 2, tier 3 cities who only have that one smartphone, right? And so their primary app usage is actually Facebook. And we were going through that, and we were timing how much time people spend on every post, and like basically backtracking Facebook's algorithm to understand, okay, what are they going by. And we were trying to see how people's social identity, their religion, their caste, etc., play into what they are seeing, and then how much they like it. And I think those are also very relevant because there is so much said about, we only engage in a bubble, we only interact with our own type of people and our own type of crowd. Are people even engaging with the content of somebody different? So that was a very, very cool research. A friend of mine really wanted to do a piece on fake news. Just the idea that can people differentiate if you show them two equally absurd sounding pieces of information? Are people able to anchor to which is news and which is not? So some very cool work that I've personally seen people do and also read about. So yeah, there's also, sorry, I just remembered one more. There's this paper we studied in that same behavioral economics course that actually talked about this is actually interesting. So it talked about information and the need for it. Like if you're curious or you're the kind of person who go and research something, and how we can curtail that need. So it did a study in China where they gave these students VPNs, and they tried to see without any VPNs to access basically the regular World Wide Web, not what what the curated content is. And it was very 1984-esque, which is basically that after a point, unless incentivized, people don't care to look beyond what they're being shown. So that was a really interesting. This is a true published paper that exists. I think it's called Brave New World or 1984 something. Like you can look it up, but very, very interesting research on people. If you shut out information for long enough, you kill the curiosity for it. Like we have this perception that everyone's always dying to know what they don't know already, and curiosity is never ending. But there is a way that control can actually make you dead inside. Like you don't really want to know more, and you're okay with your finite sort of consumption. So like some very cool stuff going on in social media consumption. I think it's quite interesting.
Scrolling is very interesting because I mean I haven't done any study or something, but definitely I'm sure like people don't go through their day without scrolling at least once. Like
For sure,
it's almost become like a lifestyle right now. So yeah.
Yeah. I feel like once I start scrolling, it's so hard for me to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
just like
back to this last thing about like killing your need for information, like there's a chance that you're only seeing the same type of stuff and you're also not expanding. So it's actually very, very interesting. I also like, this is part of the beauty of it. There's no real way to study all of everything that we've even said right now. Like it's so vast, but I think some very interesting work out there on this.
Yeah. Wait, Moni, do you like have any, I guess, like psychology tips on how to like, I guess, break out of those loops? But like, okay, I look, you want to say habits because it's almost like a habit. Once you like start doing it, it's hard to like break out of
have apps for that now.
Yeah. Okay, but I feel like apps don't always don't help.
Yeah, I don't have any we're all human and fallible, but I think being aware is, I think, a good way to start. I don't know. I mean, I'm also working on it, but also knowing like your boundaries for what is comfortable, what is not, and genuinely like introspecting on why am I doing what I'm doing. I think most of us don't even do that, right? So I think that's a good place to start.